speak to the referee at all? Right, so we've been trying to work it out, and it seems that the referee doesn't blow his whistle before the ball goes in the back of the net. Then he blows his whistle, thinking it's a foul, goes over to the VAR monitor, changes his decision because he doesn't think it is a foul. But obviously your players feel that maybe he blew the whistle, but he was definitely gesticulating for a foul before the goal was scored.
Yeah.
But he didn't blow his whistle. And what we think, he didn't blow his whistle before.
How do we know that?
So you haven't spoken to anyone?
No, listen, what's the point? Been there 100 times and I end up getting fined and then doubling my fine and then doubling it again.
Some of your players clearly felt the referee had blown his whistle before.
Yeah, some of them did say that.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm not being funny, but how could you hear? How could you hear? I don't know. It was. You can try to listen back to it and the footage and all the rest of it. I can't tell.
Did you think that when you were standing on the sideline that you'd given a foul?
I thought it was a foul for us. I thought that Jack had been tripped by Dessers, and that's why Jack was on the ground, and that's why Dessers still had the ball. So I thought, well, there's no danger here. We're going to rule this out because Jack's been fouled. That was what I thought.
Did Jack hear the whistle go?
I don't know if Jack was one of the ones who said he thought he had the whistle, but I'm not sure.
Because there seemed to be multiple players who stopped.
Well, everybody stopped because of one of two things. Either they've stopped because they heard the whistle, or they've seen the referee giving us a free kick. So, and then of course, what makes it worse, because the players are then really frustrated and say stuff to the referee, they end up getting booked. And I think the referee's made a mistake. That's what I think. And I'd love him to come out afterwards and just say, look, I've got that.
You did seem to speak to him, Craig. I mean, did he not give you any kind of explanation?
Did he refuse to offer any to us? Or
No. I didn't understand what he was trying to say.
How hard is that to take when it's a cup game? That's
Can we finish with this, can we? Please. Because I'm not going to get in trouble if I keep going.
In the context of the game, though.
Yeah, can we talk about the game?
In the context of the game, coming with a bit of pivotal because you had a post there on the top in the first half.
I was really pleased with the performance today. I didn't get a chance to speak to the players after the game because there was an inquest for about 20 minutes about what the hell had happened with first Rangers goal. And then I was pleased with the way they played. I was pleased with a lot of the things that they did in the game. I think it's a step up even from last week against Clement. I thought we worked really, really hard, tried to pressurise Rangers all over the pitch, particularly in the back line. Unfortunately, we missed some good chances, but I'd like to think that we can take some confidence, a lot of confidence, from this performance today, because I didn't feel we were ever out of the match. Maybe the last 5 minutes we just lost as many strikers on the field as I could, and hoped for the best. But there's a lot of really good things, and we can have a look at those when we get back to work in the next few days.
Did you feel like, especially given the first half of the chance of the post, you feel like you had a real chance there?
I feel that the defence has kind of been thrown together to a degree, and so that worries me sometimes, but it's been quite good recently. But Adama and Benji know each other reasonably well, so that part of it is quite far down the line, to getting it, making us difficult opponents. And I thought they were both excellent again today. And I mentioned that there were some things about the defence I thought were really good. The crosses that we dealt with everything. It wasn't our back line. I thought Josh had a fantastic day. So that was really pleasing. And there's a lot of things about the game today that I actually really like. But just the manner in which we lost was puzzling would be a nice word.
Well, will the club seek an explanation?
I don't know, I've not spoken to anybody yet. I've not spoken to anybody. I find it, even after the explanations and watching the video, I find it very difficult to understand what happened. And the logic behind it, I don't really try to explain. Thank you for that. But shit happens.
Better team. I think the only thing we missed today is to score 4 or 5 goals. To have the reward for the offensive football and creating so many chances. So that's a working point to get more balls on target and with more quality.
There was a bit of a long VAR check for Cyril's goal. Do you get an explanation of what they were looking at?
No, and I didn't see the image yet back. So I don't know, to be honest. I had the feeling that first there was an idea about the fall of Cyriel, but I hear from my staff that's what they told me. I didn't see it myself, that the defender stepped on Cyriel's foot instead of the other way around. So I think if that's the case, it's a good use of VAR. What happened to them?
Did you speak to your players at all about the decision? Did you speak to the players about what they thought of Cyriel about the goal?
When? No.
Yeah.
Straight after game? No.
No.
No. No. I just saw them a few seconds. We don't have so much time. You guys were talking a long time with him, so I didn't have much time to talk with him.
Yeah, we've just been trying to work out what happened. It appears that the referee doesn't blow his whistle until the goal is scored. So it is a goal, but then he gives a foul, goes to check VAR, doesn't think it's a foul after consulting the monitor, so he gives the goal. But it appears that he's signalling the other way. But he doesn't blow his whistle. So could you understand why St Johnstone might be disappointed with this, or would you go by the always play for the whistle?
Yeah, those are the rules. Huh? So at the end, I think this is then a good use of VAR from the referee to have an idea in his head, but not being sure, and to let the play go on until the game is stopped, and then to make a decision together with his team, the VAR team, who have a better view on things. So that's the way how everybody wants it to work. To not make this decision split second when you're doubting, but let the game continue. That's other people with replays and taking more time can make the right decision.
Could you understand St Johnstone's frustration just because he felt as though the referee had gesticulated for a foul?
I understand their frustration because they're still in the game that moment. So in that way, I would also be frustrated at that moment, but they were in the game because we didn't finish off our chances also.
Philippe, how pleased were you with the fullbacks today? I noticed they inverted quite a lot, which created an overload. James Tavernier in the first half had a couple of really good opportunities shooting wise. In the second, it helped create those opportunities and then more space. How pleased were you tactically with how they done that?
No, we're pleased about that because we're working on a lot of things and every game is different. This was a different game. Then you have the Kiev game, for example, although our fullbacks were also really important in that game. And we know it's a power. It's also, from TAF we know the power. He's done that many years for Rangers, although he can be much more precise in his shots than he did today. But we know he has the quality. And from Jefte, we know it also. He's still really young, only 20, but I think people start to see now why we brought him in and for not much money. So it's not easy to find this kind of players with that quality. So a big congratulations to the recruitment team to find somebody with his quality, that age, for that price.
Philippe, how is Robin Cropper? How disappointing is it to get another injury today?
Yeah, but I think it will be okay. So Robin felt totally blocked in his back with a knock, with a duel, and it blocked his back. Because of that, he started to have problems with his groins. So he could not continue, and it was of course, if you cannot run, you cannot turn, you cannot play. But I hope and I think it will not be a bad injury.
Feels like the scene at the end with the players going to the supporters. Was that something that was pre-planned before the game
It's something was planned because that group of supporters was there Tuesday also, and they stayed after the game also to stay positive, to support the players, to support the club. So I think it's a normal thing from our side to show that respect towards them also.
Were you happy with the run out that Danilo got for the 45 minutes that he played today? Was that a good?
Yes, and it's pity for him that he didn't score at a few moments, but you see him growing week by week, and he comes from very far away, even from a few days ago, because I get questions here if he was injured because he was limping. So we had a good laugh about that the next day with Danny, and it's good that everybody sees that he's back, and it's about training hard next couple of weeks, next couple of months, getting playing minutes or deserving playing minutes by good trainings, and like this continue growing again.
Will it be the plan, much like with Václav Černý, to get more minutes, maybe a bit more next time until he can play maybe a full 90 then?
Yeah, that's always the plan, but of course there are other players also. And Cyriel was again very important today, so he made I think already 3 important goals this season that make the difference. So there's a good competition between the two of them, but if you see our program for September, October, November, December, we will need rotation in the squad. So we need a lot of players available. In that way, Hamza Igaman is also making good steps, so I hope the next couple of months to also count on him in moments to play that role. That's what you need if you want to be competitive for competition.
Philippe, you mentioned the crowd, obviously the attendance was a bit lower today. How important is it that the supporters stay with you even through difficult moments?
Yes, it's super important, but difficult moments. Today we won with 2-0 and we should have won with 5-0 or 5-1. That's the reality. So it's not, everything is not as bad as some people feel, but I understand that. And I said it this week already a few times. If you're all your life, because being a Ranger fan, it's from the crib for a lot of people. If you're all your life at Ibrox and you're used to being there and with all your family together, and suddenly you have to move to another stadium for home games, yeah, for a lot of people it's a big adaptation. It's a difficult thing. So I hope that more and more people can step over that and miss also being with the team. And I'm sure all the fans who were here today, they were really happy that they were here. And it's about us giving them good football, good results, and like this, that everybody can be happy again. If it's in Hamden or at Ibrox.
Thank you.
Thank you.